Tuesday, December 2nd, and it is the day of the captain's meeting. I've got my holiday t-shirt, boat parade t-shirt on for this year. Amy and I are going to head up there and kind of get the lay of the land, the rules, the parade route, all the information for the boat parade. With the 3 boat parades that I am attending this year, each one has a captain's meeting. It's mandatory, and from our experience a couple of years ago, it's just a get-together meeting. They serve dinner. I have some raffles and some giveaways and things like that. But it is very informative when it comes to the safety, the rules, the regulations, what to expect for the meeting. So I'm going to bring you guys along. Hopefully you find this interesting. And if it is boring and you guys don't like it, I'm sorry. But I feel like it's a very important part of the boat parade. So I'm going to bring you along. So stay tuned. Well, we made it. Super anxious, but just because this is obviously pretty important to me. So meeting starts at 6. I think it's just when they tell people to show up, and the actual meeting is later. But we're here at the Twisted Tuna in Jupiter. We're at the private banquet hall upstairs. I've already gotten checked in and got the stuff, but I forgot the camera, so I had to run back out to the truck and get the camera. So I'm gonna head on back in and see what we got in that bucket. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Excuse me. Alright, so we got this bucket, and in the bucket got a free shirt, same shirt that we bought, short sleeve. We got a polo hat, we got, there's our manual that we're going to go over tonight, 1 free crispy cone. Alright. Not sure what that is. Open that up, see what that is. Is it a compass?
Looks like a compass.
Or no, it's a bottle cap.
Oh, a wine bottle cap?
Maybe. We got a koozie. Boat Owners Warehouse. Okay. Barnacle Busters. Hand sanitizer from Seacoast Paint. Notepad. Gulfstream Marine Koozie. Keychain float. Is that a Pog? Toys for Tot? Pog. You ever had Pogs? Poker chip. Okay. Pair of glasses. Pop that open, see what that's all about. Waterproof fanny pack. A cup. Eyeglass strap. A couple things of the cleaners. Some more cleaners. Another cozy. A magnet. A Toys for Tots button. A boat thing. Another keychain and a pin. How do I look? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. It's like
As you also probably know, the event, the boat parade, benefits two charities every year, Little Smiles and Toys for Tots. So thank you to everybody that donated money or toys for tonight. We are going to have a raffle at the end before we give out the number boards. So just as a reminder, at the very end of the night, we're going to try to get through everything as quickly as possible, answer all of your questions, and then the last thing we do is hand out all of the number boards to all of you, which you will then display on your boat for the night. So do not leave before getting your number boards, because that is very, very important. So judging, this is important. Judging is based on three factors: lights, enthusiasm, so think music, people dancing, dressed up, being excited, and then the last thing is theme decor. So if you have a theme, great, you're going to be judged on that theme. It could be whatever theme you want, as long as it's family friendly. We're not making political statements. It's going to be, a lot of different holiday themes. I've seen some of your descriptions so far. Love all of them. They're so good. So those are the three things that you're being judged on. And we have thousands of dollars. I think the last time we counted, it was $14,000 in cash and prizes. That's crazy. Normally it's like 10. So we're up to 14,000 in cash and prizes. And those are gonna go to the top 3 boats in each category. We have the 3 categories for size, based on size of your vessel. We also have a corporate category. So if you have any questions about that, you guys can let me know. In addition to those categories, we have best of overall. So whichever boat gets the most points out of any boat, no matter if it's corporate or whatever size it is, they're going to take home $500 cash plus an extra $500 if you're a boater member of the Marine Industries Association. So when you filled out your registration, you were asked if you want to be a boater member, it's $50. If you were a boater member and you win best of grade, you get the extra $500. And it's not too late to be one if you still want to be one, so we can help you out over here on your way out. So again, that's a potential $1,000 in cash for best of grade.
First and foremost, the operating vessel must be sober. Each boat is required by law to have a designated lookout person, also sober, so that's 2 sober people on the boat. And it's highly encouraged to have a person capable of running the boat and or the radios in the event of an emergency. So I'll just lay it out for you. If you've ever been out at night, run the boat at night, if you're not super comfortable with it or not super experienced with it, there's lights everywhere, there's boats everywhere, there's going to be law enforcement, there's going to be toy boats with flashing lights, there's going to be the Coast Guard with flashing lights. It's going to be very confusing and a little disorienting, especially at night. Now we're cruising up the ICW, all of you have been up the ICW. Well, you've not been up the ICW when you have 50 boats on either side of you, trying to get around the corner and trying to get through tight spots. That's what it's going to be. The worst part is the beginning of the parade, all right? Getting organized, getting lined up, and once you get through Parker Bridge, which is just after North Palm Beach Marina, it's going to get tight. We have law enforcement trying to keep people off to the side. They do the best job they can. That's always a bit of a squeeze spot. So you're going to get the worst out of the way right up front. So that'll be good. But as a result, it's critical that you guys have your wits about you, sober, have an extra lookout, and get yourselves comfortable on the first part of the parade. Then after that, you'll see things die down a little bit, and it gets much more comfortable to run up the ICW. Let's see. Community Boat Traveling with Parade will be on channel 6. Will you repeat that for me? You will be on channel 6. Thank you. For the racing event, the toy boats will be on 10, which are not, doesn't affect you all. In the event of an extreme emergency, Coast Guard will be standing by on channel 16. Keep your radio traffic on 6 to a minimum. If you have friends on other boats want to speak to, use a different channel. So don't chat back and forth with your friends on 6. What we're going to do is when we get to staging, and this might be somewhere else down the line, and I'll skip over if it is, but once we get to say staging, you guys are going to be on VHF channel 6. You're going to get to staging, you're going to call in. Boat number 23, where it's staging. I will acknowledge you directly. Boat 23, got you. If you don't get an acknowledgement, that means I didn't hear you, okay? Once you check in, once I acknowledge that you all are there, you're good, all right? Go, get lined up, sort of figure out where you're going to be, which we're going to go over in a minute. and look for the boats. You know, if you're boat number 21, look for boats 17, 18, 19, and up to 25. And you're going to know that's your general vicinity that you need to be in.
14 is lost in the right direction.
There you go, then.
That's it.
Oh, 14.
And that's how you
I thought we were 13. I was like, man, that's a
number
long
16
number.
blended.
Well, I'm sure that video was long and boring for a lot of people, but maybe some people found it enjoyable and entertaining. A lot of information. I'll try to cut it down, but we didn't win any part of the raffle. We got our number 14, and we got some useful information, but stuff we already kind of knew from 2 years ago. So not much has changed, but at least we're prepared. We're ready to go. Just got a few more days, got some more prep to do on the boat. A little bit. We'll hopefully do a water test, and we'll be ready to go rock and roll on Saturday. Make sure you put it on your calendar. It's going to go live on Saturday during the parade from our boat, so you guys can check that out. And then obviously the video I make that day will come out after the parade. But we will be going live. I'll probably do one more video before Saturday though, so I'll remind you again.